2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at small forward. Now White. That one goes. Count it. White's got the opening basket of the game for the Bulls.
There's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White, not fazed by that contact on the shot.
Fultz. Markkanen pulls it in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a
Oh, that was something else.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, Levine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when Levine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Here's Fultz. It's deflected.
The coaching staff loves this. They know Markkanen has the length needed to swat a lot of shots away.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Here's Fultz. Kicks it out to Gordon. Passes it to Fournier. Outside Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the run, Isaac trying to break free. And it's Gordon missing.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as he is. It's just a fluke.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Gordon with the defensive effort.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Here's Fournier. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that. Oh, he makes it look all too easy. Levine, I mean, he's someone you can't allow to get this kind of positioning.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Yep, that one goes. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Bamba is checked in for Aaron Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Satoransky with it, now guarded by Vucevic. Pass to Cornette. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Augustine against Dunn. Pass to Ross. Up again. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Dunn. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Here's Augustine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
For Orlando, they have made their only other free throw attempt today on an earlier trip to the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Satoransky against Ross.
He can fill out a lot of different roles, but Satoransky excels as a creator. He can make the spectacular passes and the smart ones.
There's 48 seconds left in the first. Satoransky against Augustine. Stolen by Satoransky. Keeps it alive.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. Augustine looking around. No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Augustine with it. There's the pass to Ennis. Now here is Augustine. Here's Bamba. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Bulls lead by 13. And back with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit the coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
They've got Michael Carter-Williams. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Ennis. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Carter-Williams, the pass to Ross. Got a piece of it. Satoransky with it. Now defended by Carter-Williams. Down low. And Young kicks to Satoransky. 6 to shoot. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. Isaac comes in for Ennis. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Terrence Ross. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Porter with the steal. Now here's Valentine. Defense is right there. Yep, it counts.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Carter-Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Count that bucket.
And they trust Carter-Williams to run these sets well. The D never knowing when he's going to pass or shoot.
White against Carter-Williams. And White with the stuff.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Here's Harrison. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Harrison's got his first 2 points.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. but with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
Here's Bamba. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Carter. White goes in. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
The 8-footer. Carter Williams. It's good on the putback. Carter Williams has got 4 this quarter.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Here's White. Out to Carter. Outside Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Valentine, that's for 2. That one rolling around and rims out.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
And it's Gordon missing. The Bulls leading by 15. White with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Valentine passes to Harrison. And here is Valentine. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Bulls have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Isaac with the steal. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And it's Fulton for Michael Carter Williams. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Ross against Levine. It's hauled in by the Magic. 41 seconds left now here in the second. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. It's blocked, but they recover it. Here's Ross to the inside. Passes it to Ennis. Back to Gordon. Another shot, and it's good on the way in.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Done outside. That one drops for him. Dunn's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Good defensive work there by Young. And so it's Chicago. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Clifford. What was the biggest problem for your guys in the first half?
Well, you know what? We're deep.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 8 points of all. And
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. And that one's good by Porter.
It's not an easy finish for Porter. That'll get him pumped up. Always nice to score against that kind of physical D.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. This kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the three off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
Pass to Gordon. And it's sent back by Carter.
An aggressive defender, Carter Jr. also excels in using his physical advantages to turn shots back. Now, he's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Fultz. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for White. Free throw good, Levine. The Magic trail by 18. Stolen by Satoransky. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Goes up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, detail-oriented D from Satoransky. Spots an opening and strips him of the ball.
Here's Augustine, and he banks in the layup.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
It's tipped. Gordon with it. Now defended by Levine. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Vucevic. Pass to Augustine. Tries yet again. Misses at the rim.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Outside Fournier. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That is his first foul of the game for the Magic. Ennis comes in for Aaron Gordon, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Fournier. Chicago also making some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Porter, and it's Dunn in for Satoransky.
Can't be too careful around Dunn. He's consistent in finding ways to swipe the ball away.
Augustine against Dunn. 2 points. That one goes. Augustine's got 4 points this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Dunn. Banked in off the glass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Magic have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. 1:35 left in the third. No good from Ross. The Bulls leading by 22. Here's Levine, and the layup's good off the glass. Levine's got 17.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Augustine against Dunn. The Bulls have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that one drops for him.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Hey, who got him?
Here's Dunn, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
Nothing you can do there. Dunn is sometimes too powerful to handle on the drive.
36 seconds left to play in the third.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Ross. Second chance shot. And Vucevic kicks to Isaac. Ross with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Clock at 6. Ennis passes to Augustine. Over Dunn. Augustine, no luck.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Bamba. Carter Williams is out there with Aminu, and it's Birch in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now Carter Williams. Here's Bamba. Outside for Carter Williams. Harrison with the rebound. And it's Harrison with the ball for the Bulls. And it's done in the corner. Off target with his 3. And Orlando has possession. Here's a 1-2. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Thaddeus Young, and he knocks down the first one. The Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in, and so he's able to get 1 of 2. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. They recover it. Here's Birch. Makes it off the glass. Birch has got his first points of the game.
Oh, forget about 3-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Here's Satoransky. And that one goes long.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
A 1-2 passes to Birch. Bamba kicks to a 1-2. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Carter Williams. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Bamba passes to Birch. Off on the layup. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Carter. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Love seeing the mid-range still used. Carter Jr. is more of a low-post guy, but knocking down Jays will help his game.
Here's Carter Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Carter Williams against Satoransky. Goes up at the stripe. Orlando grabs the miss. Bamba's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's a 1-2. Can't cash in from close range. The Bulls have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Valentine wide open. He fires. The shot no good. And Orlando the other way now. Now the pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
1-on-1 here. Here's Birch. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bamba's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. 1:41 left in the game. And the dunk by Bamba.
And when you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Satoransky with it. Tries from 16. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Listen, we talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zach LaVine.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Carter Williams. The Bulls also changing it up. Luke Cornett comes in for Wendell Carter. And it's done in for Satoransky. Dunn passes to Gafford. Lets it go. And that's off the glass and in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Here's Birch. That's tipped. Valentine with it. Al-Farouq Amino covering. Lobbed up there for Dunn. Passes it to Harrison. Here's Cornett. Lets it go with a three. That shot, no good. On offense, here are the Magic. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Bamba's shot is off. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Valentine. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, shooting two. Al-Farouq Amino.
First free throw is good.
Well, at this point of his career, Aminu knows who he is, an effective two-way player who likes being a glue guy.
Dunn, wide open, he fires, and the miss. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory. We are...
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Wizards, Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. Now here's Beal. Rebound collected by Levine.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Markkanen from outside. Bryant with the rebound. And it's Wall with the ball for the Washington Wizards.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg. He helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered. This guy has got an insane vertical. Levine, no doubt.
Here's Hachimura. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Levine. He dishes it to Carter. No good. Shot missing. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Hachimura. It's good. Hachimura's got 6 points.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here is Hachimura. He's got 6. The drive by Bryant and finish off by Bryant.
When Thomas Bryant decides to put it on the deck and drive, you better watch out. That's a combination of strength and speed you've got to deal with.
Here's Levine. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Elite athleticism. Levine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside, Wall. He feeds it to Bryant. Comes up empty down low.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Wall kicks to Bryant. The 9-footer's on the mark. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. There's the lob to Carter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Beal finds Bryant. Beal against Levine, and that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Sadaransky's checked in for Porter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Bulls have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Dunn kicks to Cornett. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
Young right side. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Levine. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Brown the pass to Smith. Payton in the corner. Takes a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the jam by Levine.
Well, few will be able to match up with Levine in the open court. Fast and fluid.
Payton dishes to Brown. Payton kicks to Brown. Pass to Smith. Smith on the wing. Back to Bertans. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. No good on that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And Young with the stuff.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
To the paint. Dunn shot's good.
Yeah, I really admire the poise of Chris Dunn, appearing totally comfortable in the paint.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Smith surveying the D. Stolen by Levine. Here's Cornette. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Well, how about the anticipation by Levine? Gets the pick and jump starts the break. That's how it's done.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's Chicago. They lead by 8. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
We've got Mo Wagner. Smith is out there with Payton. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Done outside. In the corner, Valentine with it. Misses off the right iron.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Smith kicks to Wagner. Smith the pass to Bertans. Stolen away. And here's the break. Now here's Valentine. He's covered by Brown. And Cornette gets it to go. Cornette's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And that one's good. Wagner.
Wagner doesn't lack confidence. This guy puts it on the deck and goes with authority. Nicely done.
And stolen by Wagner. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Out to Payton. Brown down low. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Chicago grabs the miss. And again, Chicago running the court in transition. Done against Smith. Dunn shot's good. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now Smith. Clock at 4. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And then Carter with the dunk.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Wall against White. Wall's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 10. White, good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
It's Wall with the drive, and he gets it to go. Wall's got his first points in this one.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
White against Wall. White the pass to Carter. The shot off that time. And Washington the other way now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
Now here's Valentine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's Beal on the wing. White covering. Beal the pass to Wagner. Here's Wall, and he makes good on the layup.
How about that finish by John Wall? The defense was not bad. He's just that good.
The Bulls leading by 6. To the wing on the left. And here's Valentine for 3. Wall grabs the board. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Hachimura kicks to Wall. Wall draws the double. Now here's Wagner. Shot clock at 5. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Wagner.
Oh, what a dunk! Look out below! Woo. This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Markkanen finds White. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Levine feeling it out a bit. And he goes right over Thomas Bryant and slams it down.
Body control, flair for the dramatic, Levine in style.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the... Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 16 points, 2 assists. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Taking a look at the Bulls. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's White in at the guard position. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Carter leading the charge. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. LaVine against Beal. Deflects the pass. The pass to Bonga. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Now here's LaVine. 16 points for him.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Out to White. Back to Porter. Outside, Markkanen. LaVine inside the three-point line. Rebound by the Wizards. All with it. Now defended by LaVine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's White following the bucket by the Wizards. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Well, you understand if you're Rui Hachimura when to anticipate, make a steal, and get in transition. Nicely done.
White looking around. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 8.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Ryan in the post. Harder on him. And Wall kicks to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
The Wizards have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Over in the corner, Brown. Bertans against Young. And another miss by Washington.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Satoransky gets the bucket.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Cornette, it's good on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Brown drives in. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Gary Payton has checked in for Washington. Donnie's checked in for the Bulls. Wizards trail by 9. To the middle. And the basket by Payton. 40 seconds left to play here in the third. Out to the wing. Floats it up for Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
My goodness, the soaring Thaddeus Young. Such elevation on that alley-oop.
23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Smith outside. Here's Hutchison. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Satoransky looking around. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting is... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Travis Bertans out there with Mahinmi. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And here is Bertans. From outside the arc, Markkanen pulls it in.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Superb in the open court. Picks the right routes to run. Thaddeus Young, really good decision making.
The drive by Beal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
Here's Bertans. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
Satoransky gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. Back to Beal. The Wizards working the ball around now to the paint. Pass to Bryant. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Hey, yo, right here.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Satoransky, the pass to Porter. Beal against Markkanen. Poked loose, and that's a foul. Called on Bradley Beal. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here. Bonga's checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. White's checked in.
I love the mentality for Porter. Gets inside and goes right at the defender.
Free throw good. Porter. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Wizards trail by 14. Bonga, the pass to Bryant. Beal against Levine. And it's sent back by Carter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Levine kicks to Markkanen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Playing with aggression inside. At times, it's like Markkanen is daring the defense to foul it.
The first one falls. Hachimura is checked in for Bertans. And Markkanen drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
A nice shot by Wall.
Boy, John Wall's ability to finish through contact, that is great upper body strength.
Beal against Levine. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Count the basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Levine. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bonga, the pass to Hachimura. Out left to the wing. Top of the key, Bryant. 6 to shoot. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Levine. That one goes in. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bulls.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, whenever things started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zach LaVine.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent.
And it's sent back by Carter. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Grant kicks to Napier. Mahinmi trying to get open. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And he lays it straight in. And the Bulls lead by 16.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Grant the pass to Mahinmi. Now Brown. Napier with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And the shot goes in.
I mean, that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like... We come to you tonight from the shores of Lake Erie. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markin and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Love, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
White goes in. Carter. They get it back. Here's Levine. It's deflected.
You know, having a point guard who can block shots is a luxury. Sexton with terrific timing and reach on that one.
Now Garland. Outside, Sexton. Over Levine.
Zach LaVine has all the tools to be a great defender. Just needs to become more consistent about it.
And it's good for 2.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Pass to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Drummond. Shakes him. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Carter. Down low. Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is what they like about marketing. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor. They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Sexton the pass to Garland. Sexton against Levine. Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Carter.
Showing solid awareness on the defensive end. Carter gets a beat on that and sends it back.
Levine against Sexton. Kicks it out to Love. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Sexton after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Oh, and there is Love making a fantastic play. Love's got his second basket.
Pinpoint accuracy near the rim, something Kevin Love has had for a very long time.
And LaVine puts up a deep 3. And it's Osman with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Fires from the wing. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Love's got 6. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. LaVine deciding where to go with it. And the jam by LaVine.
Some people say LaVine settles for too many jump shots. This time, he doesn't.
Here's Sexton. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's White. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. White got it. Good job in the low post.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
59 seconds left to play in the first. Scooped up. Here's Osman. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bucket is good. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Outside, LaVine. And the jam by Levine.
That's off contact. Really good body control. You like to see Zach playing physical.
30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. To the inside. Here's Osman. Markkanen pulls it in.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And the jam by Levine.
Puts the body control on full display. Levine's good at adjusting to contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. Windler, the pass to Porter. He got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 7. And we'll get the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Thomas Satoransky. Levine is out there with Young. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. Satoransky finds Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Levine's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls. The Cavaliers shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Here's Garland. And foul on the... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Lobs it up for Levine. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach Levine.
He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach Levine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
The Bulls leading by 5. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The shot by Satoransky, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Windler, the pass to Garland. He feeds it to Thompson. And the pass to Garland. Here's Windler. Nance outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Here's Cornette. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Thompson kicks to Porter. Stolen by Levine. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Dunn's running. And Young with the basket on the assist from Dunn. And the Bulls lead by 7.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Porter against Levine. The 9-foot shot. Good on the jump shot. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
You see the acceleration of Levine on the dribble drive. That's hard to contain.
Here's Windler. Satoransky covering. And here is Garland. Shot clock at 6. Here's Windler. And the shot goes in. Windler's got his first basket.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Lobs it up for Levine, and Levine throws it down.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And that's a rare turnover. Just their first here in the half. So that's one thing we've seen them do pretty well, valuing their possessions.
White looking around. It's tipped and stolen by Drummond. Here's Osman. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Porter passes to Osman. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Valentine with it. Now, here's Sexton. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Love, 16 feet away. Markkanen pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's White. Oh, that's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 21 points. And that does it for our...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Larry Nance out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Porter in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
This is what Zach LaVine is built to do. He can get you points in bunches, and sometimes he can go all night.
Chicago leading by 9. And then jammed down as he goes right over Larry Nance Jr.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Nance down low. Markkanen on him. And it's Drummond missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Levine. The feed to Porter. Out to White. Here's Levine. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Porter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Porter's got 6.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Passes to Porter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And
really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Porter against Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And Porter drops them both. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Dishes to Carter, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Carter missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another miss by Cleveland. Here's Satoransky. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now Thompson. Pass to Osman. Back to Thompson. Here's Windler. Satoransky covering. 5 on the clock. Windler with the bucket. Windler's got his second bucket. The Bulls leading by 7. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I like Satoransky's determination. Refuses to let the foul stop the shot.
For Chicago, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Young. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Dunn. Love inside. Here's Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
Inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Sexton. The teardrop falls in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
White against Sexton. Cornett. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Windler's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's White. And good that time. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
And Sexton slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Valentine, that's for 2. No good that time, so Cleveland will take it the other way. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That one good for 2. And now it's just a 4-point Chicago lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's White, and he uses the glass on the layup. White's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Osman to the inside. It's tipped, and we've reached the end of the third. Bulls out front, up 6. And right after this, we'll bring you... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the Bulls, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Then there's Markkanen, and it's Harrison in at the 3. He dishes it to Markkanen. Over Love. And too long on the shot. The Cavaliers trail by 6. From 11 feet away. The pass to Garland. Makes it off the glass. Garland's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Cleveland. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. Markkanen trying to break loose. Levine, good. And the Bulls lead by 6.
The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Garland. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here's White. Buries it down low.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Garland with it. White on him. The kick out to Porter. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Levine passes to Hutchison.
Beautiful find by Levine there. Takes his time to survey the floor.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Out to the right wing. Garland dishes to Porter. Cleveland moving it around. Garland with it. White on him. Garland kicks to Nance. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Nance has got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the job Nance has done to try to make himself into a more consistent offensive threat?
Harrison in the corner. Porter with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Levine, good.
You see Levine's filled out his frame, shakes off contact, and completes the play.
Cleveland now, time running out. Here's Porter. Drops in the layup for 2.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And Levine.
Zach Levine has won several dunk contests, but he still amazes me.
Garland with it. White's there. Right side, Porter. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 6 and the basket from Nance.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
The putback. Nance gets the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And that one's good. Love.
Very comfortable coming up with the big bucket. Love has been the go-to guy.
Markkanen down low. He's guarded by Love. Here's Levine. Oh, good on that one. Good D from Love. The Cavaliers trail by 4, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Drummond comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Colin Sexton in for Jetty Osman. The Bulls also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And Porter subbed in for Shaquille Harrison.
Woo-wee! If you want to know what Zach LaVine is made of, you just found out.
Baseline try. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
This is what leaders do. You got to love seeing Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
Carter finds White. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. No good on the 3. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. The open look here for Sexton. And a miss there on the triple. Outside, Levine. The dish now to Carter. On the wing, Porter. And it's off from three-point range. Sexton for 3. No good there. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to. ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the 5 down low.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Levine, good.
You know what you get there? Levine strong enough now to take on contact, able to complete the play.
Fournier against Levine, and he makes that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
On the wing, Levine. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, with all of that trampoline-like bounce, Levine can really do damage around the rim.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Chicago grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And this is a guy who really flies up the court. Tough to shadow Levine in transition.
Stolen by Markkanen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Fournier against Levine. It's hauled in by Gordon. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. Feeds it to Vucevic. Now the pass to Isaac. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Isaac's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
And the call will be against Fournier. That is his first foul of the game. Satoransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. Ross is checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Fultz. Here's Carter. 2 free throws coming. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about. And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's Isaac. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Here's White trying to get open as Carter, and it's White missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Here's White, and it's sent back by Isaac. And then Carter with the dunk. Here's Augustine. No points in the game yet for him. Isaac goes in. The baseline J. Goes back up. Here's Gordon. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Here's White. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Porter with the steal. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Then for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Carter-Williams slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, you got to give credit to how committed and intentional Carter-Williams is in taking it to the hole. I mean, nobody's going to slow him down. That guy is determined.
Dunn passes to Cornette. Shoots over Bamba. Again, Chicago.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit. It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Valentine out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Young, and it's Cornette in at center. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Carter-Williams with it. Pass to Bamba. Now here's Ross. Tipped away and stolen by Valentine. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Valentine passes to Hutchison. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Magic moving the ball around. Shooting foul as the whip. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Carter-Williams can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 6. And it's blocked by Gordon. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. So for the Bulls, Harrison comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Chris Dunn. Then for the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Aaron Gordon. Evan Fournier comes in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter-Williams. And Vucevic kicks to Bamba. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Saransky's checked in for the Bulls. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, LaVine. Harrison passes to Young. LaVine feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Vucevic with the rebound. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. Orlando also making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Bamba. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Ennis. Here's Levine. Doesn't go for him. And Orlando will come the other way. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Fultz, guarded closely. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's Carter. Softly drops in the floater. Carter's got his second bucket of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Outside, Levine. And then jammed down as he goes right over to Nikola Vucevic.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Chicago leading. Here's Harrison. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Vucevic. It's his first trip to the line.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Levine. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
Chicago making a switch here. Hutchison's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Gordon's checked in.
And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the Magic making a change here as well. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Augustine.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, Carter Williams. Pass to Ross. Outside for Carter Williams. Ross passes to Gordon. 4 on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so it's Chicago. Ahead by 9 is...
Thanks very much, Coach. The offense seemed to...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They had the upper hand in the second quarter. They've got a 9-point lead, and that should do it with the...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. The Bulls leading by 7. Outside, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Hey, when you can beat people off the dribble, you got something going for yourself. I mean, Levine showing that great burst.
Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. It's stolen by Vucevic.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Stolen by Carter. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Isaac. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gotta like the aggressiveness there inside from Isaac. Not afraid to mix it up and go into the defender.
And he makes both free throws. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. Kick out to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Levine's showing you how much he enjoys rising high and pounding it down hard.
Fultz against Levine. Now here's Fultz. Lays it up off the glass. Fultz has got 6.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And, guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Levine, and that one, good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Harrison's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for White. DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic.
Guys, it's always fun to watch a player ascend from role player to star, and that's exactly what's happened with Levine, and it's been fun to watch.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
So for the Magic, Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ross in for Fournier. Augustine against Satoransky. Augustine, that's good.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire. And DJ Augustine, a veteran guard who's always had an impact when he's on the floor. He gives you leadership, shooting, and playmaking off the bench.
I'll tell you what, Greg, when he was with the Pacers during my time working for the team, I really grew to appreciate and respect his game even more than I did from a distance. You're exactly right. I mean, he's a barometer for just about any team he's played on, and that when he plays well, it lifts everybody else's game. That's just the kind of experience, calming effect veteran he is. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Augustine looking around. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
You know, the speedy Augustine is really an excellent teammate and a dependable role player, a veteran presence who can really stroke it.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's done in for Satoransky. And a switcher also for Orlando. Carter Williams is checked in. Isaac's checked in for Augustine. And the shot is good. Dunn's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago.
That is just grown man, big boy work from Dunn inside. Incredible athleticism really aids him in getting these types of shots.
Isaac kicks to Bamba. The offensive rebound. Back to Isaac. Pass to Carter Williams. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Hey, if you're going to get offensive rebounds, you've got to stay active, and Isaac does that, doing a nice job utilizing his reach to snag those second chance opportunities.
It's good. Dunn's got 4 points in the quarter.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Down low, fires it up. And it's Carter Williams, that time on the assist from Ross.
Well, I like the toughness shown by Carter Williams inside. Not afraid to go up against the trees in the paint.
Carter Williams against Dunn. And there's the pass to Cornette. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Bulls making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Ennis. Carter Williams against Dunn. Carter Williams, the pass to Isaac. Back to Carter Williams. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Young left side. Dunn outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Oh, I really like how Dunn draws these fouls. He's actually excellent at getting defenders to foul him.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chicago. Porter comes in for Thaddeus Young. Evan Fournier's checked in for Orlando. Markelle Fultz comes in for Carter Williams. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, if you don't stick Dunn, he'll burn you, and badly. Great quickness down the floor.
Hangs. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 11 as the basket is good from Fultz.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back to the action after this word. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White is out there with Valentine. And it's Porter in at the 3 side. Fournier into the lane. Nice D from Porter. The Bulls leading by 13. Markkanen passes to Valentine. Up again. And Markkanen on the follow.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Fultz, no good. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Porter, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got his first points of the night. The Magic trail by 17. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Fultz. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, for a young guy, Fultz is really a smart player. Takes on the pick and roll with confidence and poise. Man, outstanding work.
White dishes to Markkanen. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Saransky's checked in for White. And a change for the Magic. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Terrence Ross.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
Poked away. It's stolen by Fultz. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. Porter with the steal. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. And then Carter with the dunk.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Satoransky against Fultz. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Satoransky kicks to Valentine. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The Magic trail by 14. Lob pass to Gordon. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And when Gordon is launched and in the air like that, he's a mesmerizing guy to keep an eye on and just get out of the way.
Throws it up high. Knocked loose. Stolen by Markkanen. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Valentine. And again, no good by Chicago. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's foul number 2 for him. Levine's checked in for Denzel Valentine. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Fultz, no good. The Bulls leading by 12. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Porter. Back to Carter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. He dishes it to Levine. Carter left side. Clock at 6. And then Carter with the jam.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Isaac goes in. Carter with a block. And here is Satoransky. Levine wide open. But they get it back. Markkanen kicks to Satoransky. Levine for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Magic trail by 14.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bulls.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
LaVine can't hit. Fournier with the ball. Now defended by LaVine. Stolen by Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
Outside, White to the paint. It's stolen by Vucevic.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Right side, LaVine. This one for 3. He can't get that one. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly should. And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. It's the NBA Live on 2K. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at center. Back to Wall. Shoots over White. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. The 15-footer. White finds Levine. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Bradley Beal picks one up. This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Levine.
You have to appreciate the value of an acrobatic showman like Levine. I mean, his antics will keep your squad and the crowd pumped up.
Here's Washington now. Outside, Beal. The putback. That shot missing, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Over in the corner, White. Wall with some nice defense.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. To the left wing. Here's Wall. Bean with the rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. White drives in. Hachimura grabs the miss.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Outside, Wall. Beal, the pass to Bryant. Over Carter, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
White. Rebound by the Wizards. It's Bryant, high post. Carter on him. Wall passes to Hachimura. Here's Bonga, guarded by Porter. Pass to Bryant, stolen by Carter. Markkanen against Hachimura. White dishes to Carter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What concentration from the big man right there. Carter Jr., I mean, he's experienced at converting difficult baskets.
Inside. Releases. Bryant's shot is off.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Trying to get something going, and Beal lays it in.
Well, yeah, Bill is used to coming up against tough defenses. He welcomes the challenge they present.
White inside, covered by Wall. And it's White missing.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And Wall kicks to Bryant. From deep. Carter pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Well, because of his speed, White is hard to match up with in the open floor.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 6. Here's Wall, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
White looking around. Outside, Levine. That's a great dunk!
Freakish, athletically.
That's how you do it. Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Here's Wall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
That's good from Wall.
As the #1 pick in the draft, Wall has always had a lot of pressure on him, and he does everything he can to live up to those expectations.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Bulls leading by 4. done outside. Here's Cornette, guarded by Mahimi. Here's Dunn. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Love the mentality of Dunn, looking to score as often as he can from the painted area.
Bertans finds Mahimi. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Wall. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Satoransky with it. Now Smith defending. Wall with a block.
Wall, I mean, one of the things that's underrated is that he's an insane athlete. Right there, he's just showing what an incredible defender he is with these type of blocks.
Clearly a foul.
For Washington, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Both free throws good from Smith.
Well, Ish has made a lot of stops along his way in his NBA career, but it's a credit to his fortitude that he continues to work and, more importantly, improve every year.
And Satoransky kicks to Young. No good with the layup. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Chicago up. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Payton. Travis Bertans out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Smith in at the point. The drive by Smith. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Harrison. And he banks in the layup. Harrison's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Tries from the block. And Smith puts it in.
The cleverness of Smith showing itself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D and then cashing in.
Smith against Satoransky. Banked in off the glass. Satoransky's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Payton passes to Wagner. Knocks it loose. Young with the steal. Here's Harrison. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Satoransky, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Man, he's such a capable scorer in transition. I mean, once Satoransky gets a step on the D, you got to look out.
Wizards trail by 10. Here's Bertans, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Marketing comes in for Thaddeus Young. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Harrison. And it's White in for Satoransky. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Wizards. Bradley Beal comes in for Ish Smith.
The defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide-open shooter.
White against Beal. Off with the layup. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Carter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him.
And the potential Carter Jr. has is enticing. A multi-talented big who plays with the real competitive fire.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Zach LaVine's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And it's done in for White. Payton kicks to Hachimura. Beal deciding where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. Misses from short range. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-5 run here. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Passes it to Carter. Tries again. He lays it in. Carter's got 6 in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Bonga. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Good work defensively by Carter. The Bulls leading by 13. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Here's Mahimi. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Dunn passes to Markkanen. And here we go. Washington fast break. Basket good.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Dunn dishes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, for a high-energy player, nothing gets you revved up more than that. Carter feeds off every hard finish he gets.
Outside, Beal. And it's sent back by Carter. And he recovers it. Payton up top. Dunn covering. Payton against Dunn.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Beal, and finished off by Beal.
What an athlete Beal is, rising up so effortlessly to jam it home.
Levine passes to Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Bulls have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Outside, Wall. Shoots over White. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The largest lead they had was 6. That's all for now.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Levine, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Bryant finds Wall. Good. Wall's got 8 points.
Oh, man, a determined scorer. Wall is fantastic at staying with the shot, even when the defense is on.
White against Wall. And it's White missing. Wizards trail by 16. Here's Hachimura. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
And this gets the team fired up. Levine is an energizer who enjoys dropping the hammer on the drive.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Beal against Levine. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Wizards haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. That's good from Wall. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Markkanen. Valentine's checked in for Levine. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White. Now here's Satoransky. Good on the shot. 8 points for him.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Here's Wall. The shot will not fall. And it's Chicago the other way. In the corner, Valentine with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Bradley Beal picks one up. The Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That's good from Valentine. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a change for the Wizards. Smith is checked in. Wizards trail by 20. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Bertens passes to Wagner. And Wall kicks to Smith. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Bulls making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial. And last year, to create cap space for Anthony Davis, the Lakers traded Wagner to the Wizards. And boy, he showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, he became the first player since Yao Ming to score 30 points and pulled out 15 rebounds off the bench. And if you think that was a fluke, why don't you go back and watch the Rising Stars game? He showed he can match up with elite talent.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Harrison's checked in for Valentine. And a switcher also for Washington. Mahimi's checked in. The shot's good from Smith.
Oh, Smith is a fighter. Someone who usually doesn't back down from anyone, especially on these types of shots.
Dunn against Smith. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Nice shot by Smith.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Here's Dunn. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the first one at the line is good.
There's no question Dunn is a great athlete, but he must first work on his shooting as well as his passing.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Bulls. Smith surveying the D. Over Dunn. And it's Smith missing. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Young's shot is off. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Bertanis passes to Mahimi. No good that time. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Here's Young. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Mahimi. Makes it off the glass. Mahimi's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Excellent pass there to cap that break with an uncontested basket.
Young outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Smith. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Smith's got 10 points.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 17. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. Manning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. Chicago leading by 15. Levine deciding where to go with it. And then Carter with the jam.
Showing how dangerous he can be right now. Carter Jr. has the talent to take over games.
Here's Beal. Chicago grabs the miss. Levine's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires for 3. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
A decent threat from downtown. You got to see Levine nailing this shot more and more.
Smith up top. Dishes it to Bryant. That shot no good. And it's Chicago the other way. On the wing, Levine launches a 3. Markkanen passes to White. Levine with it. Carter, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Here's Smith. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Smith against White. From past the arc. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got him.
Whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Smith. And he makes good on the layup. Smith's got 12 points here in the second half.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
As soon as Levine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
Here's Bonga. Outside, Levine. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. And here is Hachimura. Pass to Bonga. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And he makes the first. Porter's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for White. Davis Bertans checks in for Washington. Paul comes in for Ish Smith. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Bulls leading by 20. Here's Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Now, once Satoransky sees the open man, he gives it away. He knows how to run an effective offense.
Beal dishes to Bryant. Over Carter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Chicago making some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Wendell Carter. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for Markkanen. Napier passes to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pertinis. Count that one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Right side, Levine. It's hauled in by Brown. Wizards trail by 20.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zach LaVine.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
They grabbed their own miss. The shot by Mahinmi, no good. And so LaVine will bring it up now for Chicago. To the middle. Here's... Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow. Here's Payton. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Brown drives in. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme...
Coming up next, the Cavaliers taking on the Bulls. For the Cavaliers, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for the Bulls, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center, locking down the middle. And Levine with the slam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Here's Drummond, and it's sent back by Carter. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Carter, and he drops it in from the low post.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Garland kicks to Drummond. Levine against Sexton. Here's Drummond, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
It's been a quick start here for Chicago. 4-point game. Carter up top to the inside. And another turnover here by Chicago.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild.
Oh, that was something else.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Now Levine. 6 points for him. And here's White. Shot clock at 5. Levine passes to Markkanen. Now here's Drummond to the left side wing. Cleveland moving the ball around. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Levine's got 8 points.
And that's exceptional body control from Levine, contorting himself nicely for the contact and finish.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Satoransky comes in for Levine, and Chris Dunn subbed in for White. And Drummond is right there.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
A minute 50 left in the first. The shot by Satoransky, no good. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 4. Here's Porter. Dishes to Drummond. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Windler. He feeds it to Drummond. Nice D from Porter.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
1:14 left to play in the first quarter. The shot by Satoransky, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Back to Love. And it goes down 2 points.
Smooth shooting touch of Kevin Love on display. Quick trigger on that one.
There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. Dunn, Markkanen trying to break loose. It's Drummond with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Here's Windler. Up again. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And a wide open look for Porter. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
So dangerous off the pass. Porter has tremendous confidence in his ability to catch and shoot.
Now, here's Garland. Dunn covering. Here's Drummond. Passes it to Garland. Porter looking it over. Here's Love. Porter. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
We've got Chris Dunn, Harrison out there with Young. Then there's Valentine. And it's Hutchinson in at the power forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Dunn outside. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And the explosion to the hoop. Dunn finishing in style.
Down low and stolen by Dunn. And Young, here we go. And Young slams it home.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Back to Thompson. Ball stolen. And now Young running the floor all by himself.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Thompson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Thompson's got his first points of the game.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Dunn with it. Count that one. Dunn's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Just grown man work from Dunn inside. His incredible athleticism really helping get him these types of shots.
There's the pass to Windler. And Cleveland turns it over again. Chicago making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Lean comes in for Valentine. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Colin Sexton comes in for Andre Drummond. Young in the corner. Now the dish to Carter. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Sexton. 4-on-3 break. Here's Porter. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. White against Sexton. White looking around. He dishes it to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harrison. Defended by Sexton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Young. And Satoransky's subbed in for Shaquille Harrison. Then for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Johnson. And it's Garland in for Porter. Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded to the wing on the left. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. And Nance kicks to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Levine can't hit. The Cavaliers trail by 5, and the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. Love trying to break loose. Garland, no good. The Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second.
And, well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made...
Okay.
And that athleticism has always been a big part of Levine's game. He makes dunking look easy.
44 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Osman. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Lets it go from 14. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Markkanen dishes to Levine. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 9-point game. Garland, no good.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
There's Porter with the 3. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Up in time. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Chicago.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period came to a close with... That's all for now.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center. And it's good, 2 points.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
Garland with it. White's there. Well, wide open look for Love. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Levine. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, they are really starting to push it now.
The Cavaliers shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Garland with it. Now defended by Levine. Drummond. Garland kicks to Sexton. Right wing. Here's Osman. No points in the game yet for him. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
There's the feed to Levine. And stolen by Love. Here's Osman. Fires from 18. No good on the shot.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And stolen by Sexton. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Basket counts.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Levine against Sexton. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Got a piece of it. Sexton against Levine. And Levine with the block. And they're able to recover. Pass to Osman. Now here's Garland. A second chance effort. Here's Love. Rebound by the Bulls. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Markkanen. Valentine's checked in for Porter. And it's done in for White. Here's Sexton. Gets a hand on it. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Nance comes with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And so here's Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Left side, Sexton. The second effort. Here's Windler. Valentine grabs the board.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And Levine throws it down.
And blessed with high-level explosiveness, Levine is no stranger to finishing in the air.
1:07 left here in the third quarter. Here's Thompson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Think about when the Cavs shocked that Warriors team back in the 2016 finals, and what it was that Tristan Thompson's hard work provided for them, pounding the glass and providing an interior presence in order to get the title.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. Shaquille Harris comes in for Valentine. And Satoransky subbed in for Chris Dunn. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Porter. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Now, Satoransky. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he converts the layup. And the Bulls lead by 11. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And the basket by Hutchison. Hutchison's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, 13 points up at the end of the period. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Young and Carter are the big men inside. Harrison out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Garland. It's tipped. Here's Hutchison. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Some changes for Chicago. Markkanen, he's checked in for Young. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's White in for Harrison. Left side, Porter. Back to Osman. Another shot. Here's Thompson. They shoot again. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. From the wing. The shot by Satoransky, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Markkanen.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Outside, Porter. All alone. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 15.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Osman. He kicks it to Thompson. Off the left rim and out.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Stolen by Thompson. Knocked away. It's stolen by Carter. Porter looking it over. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Inside shot. And they pick up 2. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Chicago leading by 15. Outside, White. 1:56 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Carter. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Andre Drummond picks one up.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And the Bulls making a change here. Levine's checked in. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th. On the wing, Levine. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And in flashes, Levine has shown he can be a star. Now he has to put it all together on a consistent basis.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Valentine's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zach LaVine.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Back to Bell. Out to the wing. Here's Dellavedova. He goes up again, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, you got to put a body on Bell. You have to, or you risk these kind of plays.
Dunn looking over the floor. Over Dellavedova. And again, Chicago, no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Zizic, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Looking like a younger Draymond Green out there. Bell's willingness to give it up, a strong asset.
Now, here's Dunn, defended by Dellavedova. Dunn kicks to Young. Rebounded by Exum. Here's Zizic. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed